Okay, this is my ProMark Project 151 Mission 3 video, wherein I'm going to be comparing and contrasting the prototypes to my typical go-to stick. Um, the typical go-to stick that I've been using since I was a child is the 747. I absolutely adore this stick in every facet of its being. In my opinion, it is the greatest stick that has ever been invented. So we're going to start the test with it, and then we're going to go to the prototypes. That way I can feel some shock to the newness, if you will, to my hands, because I've been using these for, gosh, probably since the 80s. I know it was back whenever the ProMark logo was, back here on the butt end of the stick, so 86, 87. Anyways, nothing fancy. I'm just going to do a standard roll exercise. Not doing anything flashy here. If you're looking for performance showmanship, I'm not going to be doing that in this video. This is just to get a feel and ABC comparison on these contenders here. And that was the 747, my standard go-to. Next up in the test is the Rebound Balance prototype. Gotta love living in rural America. Diesel trucks everywhere, fouling up your videos. Alright, continuing. Rebound Balance. Okay, right off the bat, I notice a significant difference in the weight distribution. Um, you probably noticed a volume difference too. It took me a second because my hands almost started dog paddling because I didn't have to compensate for the weight roll in the initial throw of the downstroke. Um, these are way easier to control. I mean, it's kind of like almost. I guess the only thing I can compare it to would be like a fishing pole or something. I mean, a small move over here equates a huge move up here, which is not really the case because these guys are the 747s are a little bit more akin to this, I guess, by the taper standard. And these guys are almost like controlling a sword or something that has a lot of weight up front. Like a broadsword or something. I mean, I know not many people are swinging swords these days, but I mean, really, it's the only thing I could think of right off the top of my head that equates to that. Because this right here is it's like a fly fishing pole. I mean, you don't have to make a lot of adjustments to get a lot of work out of this. I mean, it's just, you got to be really articulate back here with this one. So yeah, I mean, seriously, with your your technique. I mean, this is for this is certainly a stick for I don't want to say like jazz musicians, but I do kind of want to say jazz musicians. Maybe like jazz fusion artists, where they still have to, you know, lean forward into the almost a rock aspect in some cases. This right here would give you a nice balance between both worlds to be able to seamlessly blend something like that. So I'm hooked on these. I love these. I mean, it's going to take me a second to get used to them, but those are freaking awesome. Now we got the forward balance. So let's see what we got here with this one. Now, this one feels a little bit more like this guy right here, but there is still a difference. I don't know if there's much difference in the taper. Yeah, there is a little bit of a difference in the taper. This one still got a longer taper on it than even the 747 does. So this one felt more balanced even than the 747. But it certainly has a lot more volume to offer. So, I mean, right off the bat, this one, for me, because of me being used to that 747, this one was a little easier to control. And I got a lot more volume with a lot less effort. However, diddles are not as easy. I mean, they're still easy with this, but again, it's just because of what I've been accustomed to my entire life with the 747. The rebound made diddles absolutely effortless. And these guys, you still have to work a little bit with it because, you know, you're working against gravity to get the upswing to happen again. Again, I am absolutely astounded at the difference, and I like it. I really, really, really like it. I think that's about all I can say about it. I mean, this is something you're going to have to feel for yourself. I'm at a loss for words as to describe how different this is. I mean, I don't even know if you could really detect much of a difference in the sound, but I certainly could here. But to put all three of these into perspective, I mean, 747, rebound, forward balance. There is a difference there. Vastly different. I mean, my hands are like, what do you want me to do? I don't know. Because they are so differently made. It's truly a remarkable difference. ProMark, I think you're heading in the right direction with this. This is really cool. I like this. I think I'm going to move on to my next video. We're going to durability test these guys. Stay tuned.